Yeah, I can't even fold, I damn near cracked the code. Okay. Came to tap in with my bros, cause Rauly knows. Okay. I took my foot off of that gas, I'm stepping on they throats. I damn near clocked up in this yo for like 10 or 4. So what they talking about? I don't know, shit, nothing new. Running up these.
Welcome everybody to the RaulyKnows podcast. I am your host, Raul. I go by Rauly. Today we got a really special guest. He's part of Endless. Very good DJ, ganja connoisseur. Can I say that? Well, okay, so we got Desco in the building. Everybody, make some noise.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for joining me, my brother.
Hey, pleasure, bro. Thank you
it,
for
man.
having me, for real.
Here we are at the Culture Kings studio in Las Vegas.
Yep, shout out Culture King.
Shout out to Culture Kings for letting us use the studio. We got the Shure mics. We got the lighting. We got the room. It's pretty cool. Man, I'm kind of we've been trying to do this for a minute.
For a minute. I've been lagging, but that's on me. But
Hey, but we're here now.
We're here. I just wanted the perfect setting and everything.
I appreciate you, man, for real.
Yes, sir.
And then once again, shout out to Culture Kings and Endless Entertainment today.
Yeah,
So-
shout out Endless.
So who I'm sitting next to right now, can we get to know you a little bit?
Well, born and raised here in Vegas.
Okay.
My family's from Hawaii. I grew up playing football, honestly.
Football?
Yeah, football. And then talk about DJ. I think it was at like a family party or something.
That's how you started?
Yeah. So my cousin is actually a DJ too, and it was like 5 or 6 years ago. We were at a family party and he was DJing. Excuse me. And then he said that he sees me in the music industry.
Yeah.
And I never thought about it, I always thought DJing was cool and all, and I never thought about it. And then, I gave it a second, and I was like,
Did he use his equipment, or like do you
Yeah,
do
yeah.
you remember exactly like?
he had turntables.
And you're just scratching and stuff?
Yeah. No, I wasn't scratching, but he was just telling me how to, do the basics, beat matching and all that.
Is that what kind of started it all?
Yeah, basically. And then my little brother he actually bought me and him our first controller. And then my brother, he was really never into it. I mean, he was into it, but not as much as me. But and then I just started, trying to get it down and whatnot. And then 6 years later, COVID hit. And then I actually thought about selling my my DJ thing. And meanwhile, like before those like 5 or 6 years, I was always DJing for like family parties, friends parties or whatnot. So I knew what I was doing, but I really didn't know, But COVID happened, and then I thought about selling my equipment, my controller, and I was over it. I didn't touch it at all during COVID. And then COVID died down, and then Nomadic, if you guys know, if you know, you know. Shout out Jay Nomadic.
Yeah, shout out Jay, man.
He hit me saying, I got the homies hookah spot opening up. Want you to DJ, and I was like, why not? And then I just had turned 21 at the time.
Be honest, from doing that gig, how long has it been since you touched a turntable or like done any DJ related thing?
Since the first time?
Yeah. No, well, because you said that it was during the pandemic, and then after Jay put you onto that spot, you said you didn't even
I didn't
DJ.
touch it at all.
Wow.
I didn't touch it at all. I think it's been like a year.
Is it like riding a bike? Like you'll get right back into it, or you're a little rusty?
I was a little rusty, I still didn't know a lot. I mean, I still don't know, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it honest with you, but I didn't know a lot, but I was learning, and then, after that, I just been getting booked here and there, and then now I'm with Endless.
Yeah, let's go, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, we're proud to have you, bro. It's
sir.
Yeah, speaking of that, I'm glad you brought that up. That we're part of Endless, and Endless is just like an up and coming entertainment brand. And then we really appreciate you coming on board and kind of like showing us love and basically working with us, bro. And one thing I wanted to say is that, first of all, more than just being your friend, I'm a fan. Like your mixes are fucking dope, bro.
I appreciate
I'm not
that,
gonna
man.
lie.
I appreciate
So, I want to know this: how did the Endless connection happen?
So it actually started with Richie.
Shout out Richie.
Yeah, Richie Rose. Yes, sir. But I think I seen one of your guys' like first parties or whatever.
At the church?
Yeah. I seen that one. And it was low key lit. Y'all did y'all thing. You know, y'all did what y'all could. You know what I'm saying? And then I hit Richie. I was like, I slid up on that. I think it was one of the stores. And I was like, yo, let me fucking. Wait, can I curse? I'm sorry.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Let me spin for the next one. And then he was like, all right, bet. And then Club Eagle came around. That was the first event I did with y'all. And then after that, Richie and Dre hits me a couple of days. Shout out Dre as well.
Yeah, shout out Dre.
They hit me a couple of days after, and they're like, you want to be a part of Endless? And I was like, why not?
Yeah.
Why not, you know?
Yeah, and it's been pretty cool because, like, usually a lot of people are a part of things and they don't see the growth. I feel like everything that we've done has been, like, up.
No, yeah, for sure. Ever since Club Eagle, bro. Like, we've just been everywhere, and it's not over yet. Especially ending, 2023 with Chief Shot.
Hell yeah,
and that's really big.
We definitely did that, and you went crazy. DJ Crisco always goes crazy.
Crisco, shout out Crisco.
Shout out DJ Crisco. Richie always goes crazy, man. As soon as he puts that sexy red on, you know what I'm saying? It's a must.
Yeah,
it's a must.
You know that's Richie.
Okay, so I really appreciate you answering that. One thing I really want to know about the name Desco. Where does it come from? How'd you get it? And like, what makes you Desco?
So Desco actually came from my homie Seti, that I met through my girl Key, and it's one of her dance friends. And at the time, I didn't know him, but it was Key's 18th birthday, I believe, or it was one of her birthdays or her graduation or whatever. And it was the first time I ever met him. And then he was literally hyping me up the whole party. I didn't know this, I didn't know this guy. And I just met him. He was hyping me up the party. And then
you were DJing, obviously.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was DJing.
What were you going by at that time?
Nothing. I was just, myself.
Yeah.
I just really didn't know. And then honestly, at that time, I was just trying to figure out a good name. But then he, out of nowhere, he was like, "Okay, Desco," and then he just kept saying it through the whole party, and then we just, ever since then, it just stuck to it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would have never. I thought you just like woke up one day, you're like, "Oh, I'm Desco."
Nah. Yeah, he came up with it, and then I believe it's from DJ Esco, if you know that producer. So he just added that Desco, and I'm like, okay, let me just be Desco.
Yeah, that's fire though.
Yep.
That's hella fire. It's cool. It's cool to know how people's names come about, because it's usually not what you think.
No, yeah, it's not, and I really didn't want to like keep dwelling on like trying to figure out a name. I just wanted to come naturally, and it just came. That's ever since then.
I think it's a fire ass name, in my opinion.
Yep.
Desco, and it's Desco with one S.
Yes, sir, one S.
Even though the Instagram is two S's, it confuses me.
Yeah, so the Instagram's two S's because
Desco's taken.
Desco is taken, unfortunately. So I just stuck with Desco, but
But just to make sure, if you're tagging them on anything, it's one S. We're not gonna say it anymore. We're tired.
Yeah, it's one S. Only one S.
All right, bro. So being that you're Hawaiian, right?
Hawaiian Filipino.
Yeah,
my family's from Hawaii. Yeah.
I love Hawaiian people. I feel like they're big on families and stuff.
Absolutely.
Right? So for me, I can relate a lot with Hawaiian people, like their culture and whatever, everything that they come with. What I'm trying to say is, so when I was growing up, I have a bunch of stories that my family says about me all the time, like the same story. Like whenever we're in a group of like family members, they say that same story. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's right. Yeah. What's your story? What's the story that they tell about you? I can tell you mine, and then just so you can have an idea of like what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me yours.
So mine, every time, and it never fails. And recently they said it again, and I got tired. Got embarrassed. I was like, yo, why y'all like doing me like that?
Yeah.
But every time like a new family member that's never heard the story or like that's hanging out with us, my mom and my dad always tell this story about how I borrowed my friend. Well, I borrowed it. We were at the park, and I borrowed my friend's moped, and I didn't know how to drive it.
Yeah.
So I thought, my dumbass thought the brakes were like this, but it's to accelerate.
Yeah.
So I didn't know where the brakes were. I didn't know how to brake. And that shit was moving, bro. It was like 30 miles an hour, bro. It was moving. So I was like probably like 11, 12, and I'm trying to stop, and I can't. So I end up like crashing into something. I front flip. I land on my feet. But then I start running home because I broke his shit. I broke his scooter, bro. So every time we're around family, my mom always, remember you broke your friend's scooter? Remember? And then they're like, oh, you broke your friend's scooter? And then they tell the story. I'm like, yo, why y'all got to do me like that? So if you're around family, is there a story that someone tells about you all the time?
Yeah, actually. So in kindergarten, I was actually a little bad kid.
Your silver tooth activities?
Yeah, so I was, I didn't want to be at school. I was that kid. I always want to be at home with my mom, my dad. But I was at kindergarten one day, and then I was at school. And then I didn't want to be at school, so I was throwing a fit.
No.
And then I bit my kindergarten teacher.
You bit her?
Yes.
And
bro.
they always bring it up?
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Because, I was a bad kid,
No, you didn't, bro.
Yes, bro. Yes.
And they always bring that up, huh?
Always, bro. They're like, you remember when you bit your kindergarten teacher? I'm like, I do.
And they say it every time, huh?
Every time, bro.
Damn, that's funny, bro. Okay, so being that you did, I appreciate you sharing that with us, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
Here, man, you're from Vegas, so a lot of people can relate to this next question. I don't know if you could say you could tell a lot, you could learn a lot about somebody by their first job, but being that you said that you DJ'd, like it wasn't your first gig, right? Like you were doing other stuff, right? So what was your first job ever?
My first job ever was at Sky Zone.
Sky Zone, and how old were you?
18, 19?
18, 19?
Yep.
Was it lit?
It was lit. I liked working with the kids, so it was pretty lit. I always wanted to jump, so, every time I would work, I would just jump, so.
And how'd you get that job? Usually people get hooked up or they get it on their own, so.
I honestly got it on my own.
On your own? You were just applying places?
Yeah, I was just applying places, and then I got the interview, and then at the interview, she literally hired me on the spot, and then, yeah.
How long were you there for?
Probably like a year.
A year?
Yeah, or a year.
It was fun?
It was fun.
You got close to your coworkers and stuff?
Yeah, it was, a good start job for,
yeah. Any funny stories from the job?
Not that I remember, honestly. It was so long ago.
Bro, one of my first jobs. So my first job technically was like this place where I decorate cupcakes.
Yeah.
That was my first job. But then my real first job, I would say, is In-N-Out. So I used to work at In-N-Out.
Okay, which one?
Right by UNLV.
Okay.
Store 88. Shout out to Store 88. No, but dude, okay, so I don't know why it's so intriguing to like know about people's first job and what happened, like any cool stuff that happened.
Yeah.
Like, so for me, you know how sometimes you pull up to a drive-through and they make you park on the side so they could give you your food somewhere else?
Yeah.
So our drive-through for some reason was taking a little long, so we had the people pull up to the side of the road.
Yeah.
Side of the parking lot, so we could just give them fresh fries or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on drive-through. It's slow. And In-N-Out's never slow.
Yeah.
So it's slow. And this is what I remember, bro. And I got to share this shit because it's hilarious and it's just random. But a car pulls up, and then they're making a big deal. Like, hey, you better give me fresh fries or else I'm a trip, basically, over the intercom.
Nah.
And I'm just like, I got you. I was like, I got you, We'll make sure we'll give you fresh fries. So they pull up to the window. I'm like, hey, look, I know you want fresh fries. Give us a couple minutes. Pull up to the side, and I'll get you your fresh fries, right? So it's taking a little while because, like, I don't know what the fuck happened with the fry person or whatever. They're on the side of the like parking lot. The fries finally come out like a couple minutes later, right?
Right.
I'm walking outside with the bag, right? And I look to where their car is. This dude's laying back, his girl's topping him up, bro, right in the parking lot. And I'm over here.
Nah, you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait. You couldn't wait. You
Yo.
could at least eat the fries first.
Yo, I'm over here in the window, like I'm like, cause it's kind of tinted. So I'm like, what the fuck is that movement in there, bro? The fucking
Wow.
Head Game Hall of Fame, bro.
Nah,
Head Game
son.
Hall of Fame.
Nah,
Bro, I
son.
swear that happened, bro.
In and out for sure.
In and out. In and out for sure. And then another one. So being that it's the In and Out by UNLV, there's a lot of homeless people.
Yeah, fact.
And they get in there, they're trying to get, they're trying to get a meal, which, all power to them, whatever. People would buy them shit. A lot of the times they would refuse to leave. Like they would eat
Yep.
and then they would just never leave. They would just want to hang out.
Yep.
So one time there was a homeless guy in the parking lot and he was just harassing people, like trying to get money from people, whatever. So my manager goes out there to kind of kick him off the property, gets stabbed, bro, in the chin. Like he probably went for his throat. My manager leaned back, cut his chin, bro. Crazy.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
That was crazy, bro.
For real?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
So stuff like that, man. Like so other than Sky Zone, where'd you work at?
I worked at Nike.
Cool gig.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
You were spending your paychecks on shoes, huh?
Yeah, I was going shopping all the time. Yeah, most definitely.
All right, so being that we are in the Culture King studio, I need to redo that one. It's going to be a clip. Being that we are in this Culture King studio, I am here with my friend Desco, DJ Desco. Who are your Culture Kings? What I mean by that is like, who'd you grow up? Who set the culture for you? Who did you want to be like, or who do you want to dress like? Who kind of like changed up your lingo and stuff like that?
Ooh, that's a tough question.
It's a good question though, right?
Yeah, that is a good question. Oh.
Can I say mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so for me, as a kid, I couldn't afford like Supreme and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the first person I ever seen, and this is me, this is my opinion. Like it doesn't have to be like true or whatever. I'm just saying for me.
Yeah.
The first person I ever seen wear Supreme was Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, facts.
So that's one of my Culture Kings. So Tyler the Creator,
okay.
Pharrell, A$AP Rocky, and Kanye.
Okay.
So those are my
Also,
Culture
just
Kings.
like big influencers.
Yeah, your influencers.
Okay.
So they influenced the culture for you. So let's do that again. Let me do the clip. So being that we're at the Culture King studio, I'm with my friend here, DJ Desco. Sorry. Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay. No, let's.
No.
I'll edit that out.
They're gonna copyright that for sure.
I'm a
DJ Desco.
I'm gonna edit that part out, bro.
You're good.
That gas you passed me earlier got me slumped right now. I'm kidding. All right, so being that we're at the Culture King studio, I'm here with my friend DJ Desco. I'm gonna ask him what are his top Culture Kings.
Top 5 Culture Kings. I'll go for 5.
Yeah.
One is Metro Boomin, obviously.
Metro Boomin.
Cause he's a producer DJ, and I honestly want to get on that producer level as well. But other than him, gotta be LeBron James for sure.
Oh, LeBron,
the GOAT. I don't want to hear it.
No,
I don't want to hear it.
I like it.
I don't want to hear it.
I like he a Laker, bro.
LeBron.
So
Who else? Damn.
give me at least 2 more.
2 more.
Metro Boomin, LeBron.
Metro Boomin, LeBron. I think I gotta go with Chris Breezy.
Chris Breezy. That's actually a really good one, bro.
Chris Breezy.
That's a really good
His
one.
lifestyle is just crazy.
No, you know what? Can I put that on my? Can I only name 4, right?
Yeah.
Rocky. Yeah. I'll put Breezy for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause like, bro, back then the Tisa hats. Remember that?
Yeah.
He had everybody rocking that.
Facts.
Everybody the old snapbacks and stuff like that.
Facts.
His snapback collection was crazy. No glazing though.
Facts.
Okay, so Chris
Facts.
Breezy, Metro Boomin, LeBron James.
Who else? OBJ.
OBJ. That's a really good culture king. That's a really good culture king right there.
He's fire. He's fire. I'll go one more. Probably gotta go with. I think I gotta put ASAP Rocky on there.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
'Cause, you know.
You know who's a sleeper? PJ Tucker.
Oh yes.
That's a sleeper.
Yes, bro. I always watch.
Sneaker
bro.
king.
Sneaker king for sure. For sure.
All right, bro. Well, appreciate you answering that. And I'm
Yes,
sorry
sir.
I called you Esco. I won't do that again. I spaced out. I'm high as shit right now. I'm high as shit that she gave me earlier. I'm just kidding, guys. All right, so one of my questions is going to be, what is a perfect day consist of for DJ Desco?
Perfect day consists of just, you know, going gig after gig.
Okay.
Honestly, like if I were to just, you know, work at Culture, and then like right after I'll just head to a gig. You know, like I did that one for I think one of our Club Eagle gigs. I had to, you know, get off a little bit early so I can pull up to sound check or whatever, and then
that's a perfect day. But what leads before that? Like what like, you know, wake up,
wake up,
breakfast in bed, or what's going on?
Wake up, get some little breakfast. Usually some fruits. I'm more of a fruit guy, you know.
Okay.
I like eating fruits.
What's your favorite fruit?
Favorite fruit? Dragon fruit.
Damn, really?
Bro, I've been on that. Shout out to grandma.
Damn.
Grandma be, yeah.
Hey, but sometimes they don't taste like anything.
Nah,
you got to pick the right ones. You got to pick the right
ones,
yeah.
bro. She be picking the right ones, honestly. But yeah, and then you know, get my little morning smoke in.
Okay.
You know, and then hit the gym.
Hit the gym.
You got to get your mind right. You know, get my mind right.
Clears you up.
Clears me up. Absolutely. Head back to the crib. You know, prepare for my gigs. You know, whether it's just, you know, preparing for Culture Kings. You know, adding a little bit more music, or, you know, getting ready for the late night gig. You know, so
perfect day.
Perfect day right there.
DJ Desco's perfect day. Absolutely.
That's on. It's a chill day. You know,
chill. But busy.
Chill but busy. You know.
That sounds great, man.
That's how it should be.
And it's always involving music. So I would say, for me, because I want to ask you this, I want to know. For me, I'm a little older than you. I think I'm 29. How old are you?
23.
Yeah, so I'm not little. You're a 2000 baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out to I love it, bro.
I don't claim this generation.
My little brother's was born January 2000. So
okay.
So every year it's easy. Like, you know, like I remember how old you are by what year it is. So but let me go back, because this is not gonna make sense to you what I'm about to say. But back then there used to be this thing called MySpace.
Oh yeah, for sure.
MySpace.
I remember that.
Right? I'm gonna age myself on this one, but that's what really got me into music. Like, I'm not a DJ. I don't produce. I don't do music. I don't know that. But I appreciate music.
Yeah.
So being that MySpace, you got to put your own music on your profile and
yes,
explore pages and shit.
I do remember
that's how I got into music, by MySpace.
Mm-hmm.
So what got you into music besides your cousin making you DJ? And who are your like favorite artists from back in the day?
What got me into music? Honestly, what got me into music was just, damn, that's hard.
Yeah.
Honestly, it gotta be my pops.
Right?
Yeah, it gotta be my pops, because I just always remember him just playing, you know, the R&B bangers. You know, just sitting in the
and that's your specialty, I would say.
Oh, yeah, R&B? Oh my gosh.
Is that your favorite genre?
Yeah, and it is because DJ Kilo.
Okay.
Shout out DJ Kilo, you know, putting me on.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because your mixes do crazy. I remember, I'm not going to lie, man. I hope you remember this. We were at Ego, and you were going out, and I think you did Let Me Hold You by Bow Wow, and you mixed something else, and I was just like, this guy is going crazy. Do you remember that mix that you did? I don't even remember, bro. But I had to get up. I was sitting in the back. I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? You're going crazy. That's such a dope beat, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you mixed it. Went crazy,
Thank
man.
you. I'm trying.
Yeah,
My
bro.
best.
So R&B is your specialty. What would say your second favorite genre would be, and why?
Hip hop, R&B.
Hip hop, R&B.
All
But
the time.
I mean, it's not the same. Definitely not the same.
No,
Um,
but there are some R&B songs that give a good vibe to like a hip hop vibe. you
oh
know?
yeah. It's like a beat.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Who's your top 3 R&B goats?
Top 3 R&B goats. Top 3 R&B goats.
And they don't got to be old school because I know it's gonna piss people off. How are you not gonna bring up like, like the freaking, I don't even know how to, Neos and Marios and
Damn, top 3 R&B
Ushers.
goats.
For you, your opinion.
My opinion, gotta be Usher.
Usher.
That has to be. Yeah, one of them is Usher for sure. Chris Brown.
Chris Brown's up there.
And then last one gotta be, I think Sierra.
She up there, bro.
I think that's my top 3, honestly.
Can I tell you mine?
Go ahead.
People are not gonna like it though.
What?
People are not gonna like it. But I love R&B. I for sure love Summer Walker,
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Bryson Tiller.
I like that one too.
And I like Tory Lanez.
That's a good one too. Those
Yeah.
are honestly, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and that's just in my opinion and on how I feel. Like if what I'm playing on my daily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love like simp music. I love sad music.
Yeah,
I love like slow music. And I don't know why.
honestly, if that's the case, I gotta put Blast in there too.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
Blast.
he gives you that type of vibe.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely has like the. Man, he has the youth in the chokehold.
Yeah,
right now, bro.
honestly.
He's going crazy.
And honestly, there's more than top 3 to be honest with you.
No, you're right, but
You know,
just for the sake of it,
just for the sake of it, those are my top 3.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Man.
for sure.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
And then okay, so you started off. Your cousin started teaching you to DJ, right?
Yes, sir.
Was there ever a moment? Because I know this is not your peak. You're gonna exceed everything you've ever
Oh no,
exceeded.
I'm not
bro.
done yet.
You're not. You're definitely
No,
not
I'm
done
not
it.
done
And
yet.
I see it, man. But my opinion doesn't matter. But what I'm trying to say is, was there ever a moment in which you were DJing and you're like, damn, I can't believe I'm doing this? Like at a special event, or was it somewhere where like, wow, look how far I've came? Like, was there ever a moment? And where was it?
Yes.
Where was it?
honestly. It was just this recently. It was I had the opportunity to open for OGZ.
Perfect.
Yep. I had a shout out Leverage for booking me.
Yeah, shout out Leverage, man.
Shout out
They be
Leverage,
showing
bro.
love, bro.
And honestly, speaking of Leverage, they're actually one of the big impact on me as well. But yeah.
Shout out Retro, shout out Dame.
Shout out Retro, shout out Dame, shout out Steez,
Yes,
shout out Kilo,
man.
shout out
They show love
everyone.
everywhere I go, bro.
everyone. Yeah, for sure.
So that's dope as fuck. I really wanted you to answer that because I already knew, like we spoke about it before, but I wanted people that are like watching and listening to this to kind of be like, okay, you opened up for OGZ and it went crazy.
Yeah, it did.
Dude, the
It did.
visuals were crazy too, like
It
your
did.
logo and
Yeah,
that was sick.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, so it just hit me because I always wanted to get well, I've been booked with Leverage before at After Dark, but that was like when I first started. That
Yeah.
was like that's literally like after COVID and like when I think it was a year after COVID ended or whatever, but I still didn't know much about my sound or whatever, and
Yeah.
I would always link up with DJ Kilo, and then we would just he would just give me pointers, tips, or whatever, and I would just learn from him. And then a couple months would go by, and then I just been trying to get booked with them, because now that I have my sound and everything, I'm more comfortable, more confident. I just sound different. So when it came to opening up for Jeezy, it just it just hit me because I'm like I work.
Well, you were there, or did it hit you when they reached out and they told you, hey, can you open up for us?
Honestly, it was.
How did that conversation come about
for
the OGZ?
for Jeezy?
Like, who reached out? How did that happen?
Breland.
Oh,
Shout out Breland.
yeah.
Yes, sir. That's my dog, big bro. He and me, he said, you know, you free this night? And it was the night of OGZ, and I was like, automatically said yes. Automatically said
Do you
yes.
have anything going on or no?
Did I?
Yeah.
I think I was, what was it? I think it was Black Friday.
Oh, shit.
I think it was Black Friday. I just had woken up, and then he texted me, and I was like, okay, bet.
Let's
And
do
then-
it.
Yeah. And it just hit me, like, when I was on stage. You know, it's crazy.
It was cold. Like you felt like something you never felt before.
Yes, sir.
But you
Yes,
liked
sir.
it though.
I liked it, yeah, of course. And it just fit me. And like also what hit me is my little brother Damon, he posted on his story, and he was like, the big stage looks good on you. And it just hit me, bro, like, you know?
So coming from people that you love and
Bro,
that people that you
what?
know you, like it means so
Bro,
much.
that shit
bro.
hits, bro, for real.
And now I'm pretty sure that motivated you.
Dude, yeah, it did, honestly, and because I don't want to stop now, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to stop. And then, like, at a time, like, I was literally, like, down on myself. Like, I didn't have no confidence in myself. I was like, do I really want to do this DJing shit? But then, you know, I just kept going, found my sound, you know, kept working, kept practicing. And then,
But just like that and everything, bro. You get whatever you put in.
yeah, no,
You-
that's,
you know what I mean?
That's for sure.
A lot of the times people expect things to just
Come,
yeah.
yeah.
And
No.
and I mean with me, like I do stand up comedy and I'm nowhere near to that level where you said that, oh, you were like, oh, the big stage look. I want to be at that level, but I know it's all on me.
Yeah.
It's not I'm not bad at what I do. It's just I haven't put in the work yet.
Yes, sir.
And then like you said, like I'm not as confident in myself, but at the same time, like I got like
You gotta be, bro.
you have to be.
Yeah, that's what sets it all. You
Has
know
there
what I'm
ever been because in stand-up comedy, if you do bad, they heckle you and they like kind of like the crowd doesn't. You have to read the crowd.
saying?
As a DJ, you have to read the crowd.
Yeah.
To you, how do you get through if it ever happened like a bad like vibe?
At a gig.
Yeah, if it ever happened, because I mean sometimes people don't feel it. You know what I mean?
like how would I
Like how'd you get out of it? Or like for me, like let's say I made a joke, it didn't hit.
Mm-hmm.
I had to like get the crowd back on the good vibe. You know what I mean?
How'd you do that?
Okay, you want to know what happened?
Yeah, go ahead.
So so it was I want to say last year in January, last January, not this January, 2022. I was in Cancun,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I was in Cancun and I came back to do stand up because I had a bunch of material that I wrote in Cancun. So I'm doing stand up and one of my opening lines was, "Oh, I just came back from Cancun. I never seen so many white people in my life."
Wow.
And the and you would think it's Mexico, so you would think there's Mexicans, but it's all white people.
Yeah.
So I thought that was funny. The whole crowd was white and it was just dead.
Wow.
Nobody was laughing, bro. Nobody. And then the comedian before me, he was making jokes about chlamydia, right? So he was making jokes about chlamydia, and then the crowd was dead because of what I said. And I said, damn, at least the guy's last joke got the clap, because the clap is chlamydia.
Yeah.
And they clapped for him, but they didn't clap for me.
Yeah.
So they started laughing,
Yeah.
and then I brought him back. So that's my vibe that I got him back.
Okay.
So as a DJ, I'm sure, like, I mean, I'm not trying to say that you've ever not fucked up, but like you weren't giving the right what they wanted. Has there ever been a time where like, okay, it got a little low, let's turn it up, and then let's turn up the room or whatever? What has that ever happened to you?
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, it was after like when I got after COVID, when I started getting booked for like the hookah gigs and stuff.
Yeah,
But that was just all just because I just didn't know how to read the room at all.
yeah.
You know, but now that like I'm more
Reading the room, what does it consist of?
just seeing like how many people come in, you know, what are people doing? Are they drinking or just sitting around, you know? And then just if they're dancing, singing, whatever, just reading them, just song after song, each song I play, just looking up, just reading the crowd.
Seeing if they like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
So let's and this is also gonna benefit you, I think. 2023, your accomplishments, I would say, were pretty good. Like you did a lot of cool shit.
Oh yes, absolutely.
What are your favorites?
Gotta put the OJZ one up in there for sure. Club Ego, Endless,
Yeah.
Absolutely. Lucky Day.
Lucky Day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Shout
That was
out-
popping.
Shout
That
out,
was popping.
Shout out Aaron. Shout out B Stang. Shout out P Dot. Shout out Snapback. Shout out Lucky Day.
That was crazy.
Yes,
you
sir.
went crazy. I'm not gonna lie. You
Yes,
went
sir.
crazy.
Yes, sir.
And it's a good spot because it's like so super intimate.
Love it. Love it.
All right. So give me one more.
One more. Damn. What else did I do?
Multiple egos.
Yeah, multiple egos. I think it gotta be Cheap Shot as well.
Cheap Shot.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And so 2024, what can we expect?
More gigs booked everywhere downtown.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully hit the club soon. That's
I-
the main goal.
You know what I feel like you and Richie should do? We should definitely all one of us should get it, but we should get like a 3D camera and put it right in front of you.
Oh, we should.
And that way it gets you and then gets the crowd.
We should.
And then that way you can just start posting content.
We should. That's dope.
Isn't that a good
Richie,
idea?
Richie, you heard that.
Hey.
Richie, Dre, you heard that.
At least a GoPro facing you and then or a GoPro facing the crowd, but like a 360 camera would be sick.
Facts.
And then you know how like they do kind of like the broiler room like reactions type shit.
Facts.
If you could get like a dope, because you and Richie are like, I'm not saying that because you're my friends. I'm saying it because I'm an actual fan. Like you guys go crazy.
Yeah.
So
Richie
if
goes
you guys
stupid.
could record yourselves doing your transitions, or like a dope ass fucking, I don't know. I'm not a DJ. I'm sorry if I'm, but whatever you guys
good.
call like mixing,
Yeah, the
a mix,
scratching, yeah.
or like mixing two songs together, like a crazy ass reaction. If we could get that, get the crowd reaction, and then create content, more people will know about you guys.
Yep.
And that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
What do you think about that?
I'm down.
Let's do it.
I'm down, Richie. You heard that.
Hey, bro, more content 2024.
But yeah, definitely more content 2024. Yeah, like I said, booked downtown all the time, booked everywhere all the time, just being booked and blessed. That's it.
Hell yeah, bro. So before we're not gonna end it yet, but I have most of my questions pretty much answered.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything that you want to talk about at this moment?
Why the podcast?
Why the podcast?
Why the podcast?
Well,
Wait,
it's similar. My answer is a little similar to what you said about like so it was during the pandemic I started a podcast.
Okay.
So it was during the pandemic. I had nothing to do.
Yeah.
I had extra money laying around. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy this. By the way, if people keep asking me what audio interface I use, shout out to Rode. This is not an ad. I had to pay for it.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, sponsors. I'll be sick. But yeah, this is a Rodecaster Pro. It records everything for you, puts it all in one audio file. Fucking makes everything easy. But to answer your question, why the podcast is because any form of entertaining people, I love to do.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I would say that the God-given gift that I've gotten in this life is, I don't want to toot my horn either, but like I think I'm a pretty funny person.
Nah, you're hilarious.
Yeah,
You're hilarious.
I'm like charismatic and stuff like that, but I love making people laugh. And if I could do that while interviewing people or just even it, okay, so really the answer is I love entertaining people. I love making people laugh. And I have a lot of dope friends that do dope shit that I want other people to know about.
Facts.
And that's mainly the reason.
That's literally that's what's all about, bro.
Right.
Like,
And connecting.
yeah,
What-
networking. There's enough money to go around, but there's that stingy people in the world.
Yeah. And that's
unfortunately, but you gotta find your own, you know.
Definitely, but like you said, man, everybody can eat. Everybody has room to eat.
Yes,
man.
sir.
And well, one of my questions that I thank you for saying what you just said. It kind of like triggered that memory that I needed to ask you this. Being a DJ, I feel like a lot of DJs run into the same problems. A lot of DJs run into similar situations where things don't work out the way they needed it to, or things don't work out at all. What are things that happen to DJs that people don't really know about that they should? Like payments or delayed payments, or if you're DJing and then they only paid you till like 1 and they want you to keep going for free. What are your thoughts on all that? Like, what's like, has it happened to you? What are your thoughts on like people kind of like exploiting DJs? Like, say like I booked you till 1 and and the party's still going.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel bad getting off? Like, and like, what do you feel about all that?
Honestly, I'll feel bad if they pay me enough to stay. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, I'll feel bad if they pay me enough and then I just had to get off. But if they ask me to stay till 1 and they pay me enough, then yeah.
Does
that make
let's
sense?
say they didn't. Let's say they didn't.
If they didn't, then no.
Has it happened?
Yes.
And what happens?
What happens?
What do you
I get
do?
off.
You get off?
I get off and get my money.
Yeah,
You're gonna pay me
it's
for
business.
my time.
It's a business.
It's a business.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my time.
Right.
You know, my time is not
So
free.
just for people that are watching this, maybe that they don't really know, because a DJ is a business. Like
It
you're
is.
you're running a business.
is.
It's not for fun type
no,
shit.
it's not.
So what I want, I just mostly just like spreading awareness to this. When you book a DJ, make sure they're paid for the time
Please.
in a timely manner,
Our time is money.
right?
Yes.
So when your time is to get off, and they should understand. Unless they want you to stay a little longer, they gotta,
Money talks.
money does talk. Money makes
Money
the
talks.
world go around, bro.
Yep.
Has there ever been a situation, we're not gonna put people, we're not gonna out people, we're not gonna like put people on blast, but has there ever been a situation where you DJ'd and you never got paid for, or they took forever to pay you?
Yes.
A lot?
No, not a lot.
No, and yes to like they never paid you, or yes to they took forever to pay you?
Both.
Both?
Actually, forever.
No.
Yeah.
They never.
Take
Wow.
it forever.
Forever to pay. Damn. And like, do you have to like create your own contracts, or how do you go about it?
I sent an invoice.
Oh, invoice.
Yes, sir.
And you gotta do it professional, bro. You gotta do
Yeah.
it professional. As a professional DJ, a DJ that's doing this as a business. What are some things that you could some game you could give to up and coming DJs regarding business, regarding their sound, regarding anything that you wish that you knew when you first started?
Knowing your music, honestly. If you know your music, then everything's gonna come easy. Along as with like, just don't give a fuck what people say, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, no matter if it's a DJ or someone in the crowd or whatever, you're gonna get critiqued hard, bro. Like real
Right.
hard. Like people.
And
are
it's just that one person though.
yeah, it's
most
just
of the
that,
time.
it's one person and quite a few people, but it don't matter because at the end of the day, they're not doing your job, You know what I'm saying? But if it's coming from a DJ standpoint, then you gotta, take that critique and, better yourself. And honestly, that's what literally helped me be who I am today, And then like finding my own sound or like how I sound right now. And it's because of DJ Kilo. Like every time we linked up, he would just critique the fuck out of me, bro.
At first, how'd you feel?
Honestly, I didn't feel in a way because, I personally use critique to better myself. I don't use critique to, put myself down, type shit. But yeah, honestly, I took it as, okay, then let me just get better. Let me just work on it and let me get better. And that's exactly what I did. So, and then other than that, just, don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole, You are not better than nobody. You know, there's always someone better than you.
Humble.
You know what I'm saying? Humble yourself. Always, you know? Yep.
So take constructive criticism, humble yourself. What else can you give to an up-and-coming DJ? Any game.
Know your music.
Know your music.
And just, you know, keep working. Always practicing.
Always practicing, keeping working. But that's just like with everything, bro. Keep working.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Network.
Yeah, yes. Network. Please, 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 please network. Because nowadays it's not about what you know, it's about who you know.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
We wouldn't be here. It's not from what we know.
Yes,
who we
sir.
know.
Yes,
we're over here at the Culture King studio,
sir.
man, and we're here interviewing DJ Desco.
Yeah.
We got to get to know you a little bit. I would say that the questions were pretty cool. I learned a lot.
Hey.
I'm gonna look back at this. I'm to these.
Send me the clips.
Yeah, I gotta send you the clips. Hey, but speaking of clips, we gotta get a clickbait going. We gotta get clickbait, so people could look at the.
Oh yeah.
So let me. I gotta figure it out. All right. I'm gonna ask you a question, and then we're gonna cut it.
All right, talk to me.
But we're gonna keep the podcast is gonna keep going, but this is just the clip, so we could get people to
talk to you.
All right.
Spice it up.
All right.
I dig you.
Oh, I can't believe it, man. Like, okay, so let me ask you this. How long have you been in the adult industry, the film industry? Okay, no, we can do that again. We'll do another one. What do you want to do? That's a good clip. People are going to be like, what? How long you been in the adult industry, the adult film industry?
Oh, that's funny.
Being that I'm a comedian, who are your favorite comedians? Do you like comedy?
Yeah.
Who are your favorite comedians?
Kevin Hart.
He's
I know
good.
that's basic, but
No, it's not basic.
Funny.
I think people get mad, or not mad, but they say basic because he's just everywhere.
Yeah.
But that's the whole point.
I know there's Joe Coy.
I love Joe Coy.
Oh my gosh.
I love Joe Coy, bro. Dude, like the jokes he made in Hawaii, like that's one of my favorite specials of all time.
No facts.
You know he's from here, right?
Yeah.
Well, he was born in L.A. He grew up down the street from where I grew up.
For real?
Yeah, he said that on an interview, and it's so crazy. People are gonna hate on where I'm getting this information from, but he had an interview with Logan Paul called Impulsive.
Yeah.
That was easily one of my favorite interviews of all time.
Word.
Because they opened him up. Like, I don't know how they did it, but like, he was like, do you know that boutique hotel right across from the Hard Rock? Well, it's not the Hard Rock, it's the Virgin. It's called Alexis Park.
Yes. Yeah.
He used to work there at front desk.
Swear to God.
Yeah. So Joe Coy worked there front desk, and then Magic, the convention, like it's like a fashion convention, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm over here telling his story, but I guess like the owner of a certain brand checked into Alexis Park and he was paying cash, and then he was the front desk person.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey yo, I love your brand. No, I love that hat. Where can I get it? Like it's that hat from when Biggie had it in a magazine."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, it's my company. I'm here for Magic. You want a hat? I got you."
Yeah.
Ended up getting him a hat, like a care package. Got him a care package. Joe's like, "Okay, well, I need to meet him, whatever." So he goes to Magic. The guy's not there. He goes to his booth. He pulls up to his booth. He's not there. He's there every day for the whole Magic convention, trying to meet up with him again.
Yeah.
He eventually shows up to like the last day.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, you're the dude. Oh yeah, like, give me your information." Gets his information down, and eventually, like, I don't even know. I'm probably butchering the story, but eventually, the owner of that company, of the fashion brand, which was a big ass fashion brand back in the day,
Yeah.
they ended up expanding to an entertainment business, and they needed a comedian. And Joe told him about comedian. You know, he showed him his videos or whatever, and they reached out to him, and that's how he got his big break.
Wow, that's
But guess what? Networking.
Yeah.
If he didn't spend all
Networking.
day trying to hang out, like trying to get his number.
Number one thing.
Networking, bro.
Yep.
Bro,
Absolutely.
networking, man. And it's crazy because, like, I'm going to say this again. It's going to sound very repetitive. But networking to me is very important, too, because not only is it gonna open up opportunities for you, but it's gonna open up opportunities for your people.
Yeah,
like an opportunity is gonna come to you that's not even for you, and people are so greedy that they don't even want to give.
Absolutely, it's all, bro. I put my people on. You got
to put your people on. And what I mean by that, shout out to Jamar. He's a great fucking photographer, bro.
Shout out Jamar. Shout out Yeezy.
He just ended the fucking year on a fucking sick one, bro.
Yeah.
And it happened because my boy from Delilah, I used to work at Delilah.
Yeah.
I don't want to say shout out to Delilah because they did me dirty, but shout out to Abel. Shout out Abel Weldy. That's my boy right there, my brother, man. My Eritrean brother. He hits me. He's like, yo, do you know a photographer? And I'm like, yeah, but for what? Like, it just depends. I have a wedding photographer, studio photographer, whatever.
Yeah.
I know. And I'm going to put my people on. Like, I had ideas of who I was going to put on.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, well, I need, my camera just turned off. No, you're good. Hey, we're going to, this is the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. We'll keep the audio going. But he hits me. He's like, I need a photographer. And I'm like, all right, for what? He's like, bro, I'm gonna be really honest for you. I'm gonna be really honest with you. It's for Yeezy. I'm like, you're lying.
Yeah.
And so I put it in the group chat. I don't know if you saw it in the group chat.
No, I did.
I said, who do you guys want me to put on? Like, who do you want? Because like I wanted it to benefit us more than anything. Because if I put my friend on and it has nothing to do with the company Endless,
it's not worth it.
It would have made sense for them.
It would have been worth it, but not for you in your sense or our sense.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. So I was like, yo, Jamar, he does good work for us, and he's a dope person. So I was just like,
hard. He's so tough.
So I hit up the chat, and I was like, yo, should we put Jamar on? And then Haji's like, bro, do it. Next thing you know, I'm talking to Jamar. This motherfucker's tweaking. He's like, yo, nah, this can't, like, you're lying. This is not true.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, it is, but I feel bad if it doesn't go through. Like, I'm over here hyping it up. Like, I'm over here like, what if it doesn't happen? What if they don't take? So I'm over here like, fuck, I'm gonna be so sad for you.
Facts.
If it doesn't come true. Bro, the next day, he's like, oh, bro, I'm on my way to the Aria to meet up with them right now. I'm gonna get my passes. I'm gonna go to that Kanye rave.
Yeah.
Like, there's gonna be a rave. And I'm just like, bro, it's really happening. And he's like, yeah, man, bro, I really appreciate you, bro. And I'm like, hey, man, just go crazy. That's all you need to do, bro. You don't gotta, you don't gotta do shit for me. Just go crazy. And you're associated with Endless, bro. We're winning.
That's it.
And that's the story, bro. And that's the importance of networking.
No, that is, bro.
You get opportunities for yourself, and you get opportunities to put on your people.
Yeah. And as well, bro, you gotta just be good to people, bro, for real.
Yeah. You take care of them, they'll take care of you. Just how it should be.
Facts. That's what it's all about.
All right, well, man, I really appreciate. Sorry, my camera died on us, but
it's all right.
Thank you so much for joining me here at the RaulyKnows podcast here at the Culture King studio.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna send it off, man. Thank you so much here with
for having me,
RaulyKnows DJ Desco, not Esco.
Sir. Not Esco.
Desco with one S.
One S DESCO.
And where can they find you?
You know, Desco DESSCO _ on Instagram.
Let's go, bro. Hey, we're gonna go crazy 2024. Hey, be ready to be sick of us, bro, because we're gonna be everywhere. We're gonna be on everything. Endless to the moon, man. And thank you so much for joining me here, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir.